Before we start, clan is not an ethnic term. In crime debates, it describes tight-knit family structures, sometimes spanning generations, in which a small fraction of members commit offenses. Many members live completely ordinary lives. They are your neighbor, your classmate, your colleague. And when people are under investigation, a court decides in the end. Berlin. When the shop windows go dark and the shisha bars start to glow, the city tells its second shift. Today, we're taking you through 4 decades of clan reality, from arrival and beginnings to the big stage and the state's counteroffensive. The roots reach back to the 1970s and 1980s. Families from the Middle East, Mhallami from southeastern Turkey via Lebanon, Palestinian refugees, arrive in West Berlin. They bring something that long remains invisible to German authorities: sprawling extended families, patriarchally organized with clear loyalties and marriage lines. A 17-year-old in Neukölln, poster on the wall, sneakers beside the mattress. Small thing, nothing major, says the cousin. One break-in, a phone, a few marks. Small things become routine jobs. Protection money at the late-night convenience store, spati, around the corner. A bit of weed, later cocaine as a side hustle. Anger turns into skill. Nerve turns into method. In the 90s, the police still respond in classic fashion. Individual offenses rather than a distinct phenomenon. There's violence, there are drugs, there are forged papers, but clan is not yet a fixed term in the situation reports. Shots are fired in Schöneberg. A house search turns up heroin and forged documents. An early spotlight on names that will shape Berlin. Hardly any echo beyond the region. Berlin looks away, for now. Neukölln Wedding, Kreuzberg. The second generation grows up in Berlin. Aunts, uncles, cousins, 100 contacts in the phone, 200 on the street. The network becomes infrastructure. A shisha bar here, a betting shop there, a phone store, 3 back rooms. The hierarchy is clear, the patriarch on top. The rules are non-negotiable. Cocaine, cannabis, burglaries, robbery, protection money. Control in the red light scene, violence as a language, threats as punctuation. A shop owner on Sonnen Alley gets a visit. Everything good? You know, safety costs. Months later, a small sticker appears on the door. No protection money, police informed. Courage can be made of paper and of neighbors who stop looking away. Toward the end of the 2000s, the police take a closer look. The first specialized units are formed. Clan starts appearing in reports, tentatively at first, but the light grows brighter. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Now, all of Germany knows the names. Remo, Al-Zain, Abu Chakr. Family heads become symbols. Isa Remo, Mahmoud Al-Zain, and in the background, celebrity connections. Many hold German passports. Ties reach to Lebanon and Turkey. A parallel economy takes shape in the heart of the city. Drug distribution, protection money, money laundering, and then come the cases that sound like screenplays. In December 2014, late at night in KaDeWe, irritant gas, hammers, display cases shattering. In seconds, jewels worth about 800,000 euros vanish. A cooperating witness talks. Raids follow, trials, convictions in the Al-Zain milieu. In March 2017, a 100-kilogram gold coin, the Big Maple Leaf, disappears from the Bode Museum. A caper pulled off with heavy tools and a light touch. Defendants from the Remo milieu later sit in the dock. The coin remains missing. The story becomes legend and a lesson in security architecture. Soon after, Berlin sends a different signal. Dozens of properties linked to the Remo context are seized. Headlines, debates, hope among investigators. If you hit the assets, the myth of untouchability crumbles. A witness leans in a white courthouse corridor. "I have family," he says softly, "and I'm afraid." The sentence hangs in the air. You understand why trials in this scene are often more than files. They are tests of courage. Meanwhile, Klan reality becomes pop culture. The series 4 Blocks airs, documentaries fill streaming libraries, talk shows simmer. Between fascination and rejection, an image forms. Dark, glamorous, dangerous, and not seldom distorted. Experts warn, don't ethnicize, differentiate. Welcome to the present. The classic fields, drugs, protection money, human trafficking, remain. But more and more, the action happens in spreadsheets, money laundering, social benefit fraud, cyber fraud. Whoever controls the tills controls power. An employee at a financial investigations unit falls under suspicion of leaking internal information toward the Klan milieu. A shock for investigators. When the human firewall wobbles, no software helps. The message, the state is vulnerable too, and it learns. Politically and operationally, the state ramps up. Nationwide, there are thousands of premises checks, targeted operations, seizures. In Berlin, the strategy is constant pinpricks. Shisha bar, betting shop, gym. Again and again and again. In parallel, measures target individual figures. Patriarch Mahmoud al-Zain leaves the country, indeed is deported. Others stand trial, others are acquitted. The wheel turns in both directions. That's how the rule of law works. In Neukölln, early in 2025, several shots are fired, 2 people are injured, allegedly a revenge act between rival families. Shortly thereafter, police search apartments. The neighborhood holds its breath. It shows. Violence doesn't simply disappear, it migrates. Sometimes visible, sometimes concealed. Since the mid to late 2010s, and even more so in the 2020s, the state's response is a mix of marathon and microsurgery. Asset confiscation, target illegal gains, secure properties, freeze accounts. The message is, if you profit from crime, you risk your wealth. Constant on-the-ground presence, regular checks in shisha bars, betting shops, car dealerships. Not the one-off mega raid, but many small steps so the myth erodes. Specialized investigations, money laundering expertise, digital forensics, international cooperation. Clans act transnationally, so the rule of law must as well. Criminal proceedings with safeguards, witness protection, stringent security measures, lengthy trials. Finding the truth takes time and courage, prevention and exit, social work, school projects, exit programs, because pressure alone doesn't always break the pull of family. The shop that once had the rules imposed now joins a neighborhood initiative. No protection money, no excuses. 3 doors down, another shop displays the same sticker. Courage is contagious. Enjoyed this episode? Give it a like and subscribe to the channel. More crime docs coming soon, don't miss out. Klan reality is made for the media, no question. Series, docs, headlines. That helps people pay attention, but it carries risks. Exaggeration, stereotypes, false generalizations. One spectacular case is not the whole reality. Origin explains nothing. Structures explain a lot. From the shadowed 1990s to the glass display cases of the 2010s to the spreadsheets of the 2020s, Berlin has learned to look. The clans have not disappeared, but the myth of untouchability is cracked. In the end, a court decides, not the rumor mill. And between the files are people, perpetrators, victims, witnesses, and entire neighborhoods that just want to live in peace. That was our journey. Berlin never sleeps, and neither does the rule of law.